What's up, y'all? It's Mathias DaGreat, Eastside of Denver, Colorado. We just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards.
Come through the bitch fishing, you gon' end up on the hook. Because T-Bone in the fence, need to put some money on this bus. If I put bread on top of your head, you...
Yes, sir, yes, sir. We right back at it, y'all. We got Mathias DaGreat jumping off the porch with us today. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Man, I'm coolin', family. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling how I'm looking.
Huh? I can dig it, man. I can dig it, man. When you're looking like money, you feel me? Clean. You feel me? Hey, and you're coughing, so you're smoking some of that good stuff.
Oh, real good. Straight from Colorado.
Hey, I can dig it, man. And you coming to us straight from Colorado, right?
Straight from Denver, Colorado, East Side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5 points, baby.
That's what's up, man. And you know, we don't catch too many people from Denver, you know, on the porch, man. So, what can you tell us about Denver, bro?
Man. Denver was a small town. Denver was a small town turning into a big city. And before I even get into that, shout out to Attack, my nigga Attack, who got me in contact with Aaron to set this whole thing up. Nigga, I wouldn't even be here without my nigga Attack. So shout out to that boy Attack, looking out for real Denver artists shit. A lot of Denver is on some gatekeeping shit. Like these niggas we don't really know how to get past the underground shit. So niggas is like scraping to keep this false sense of big dogness or whatever the fuck, and so they do a lot of gatekeeping, a lot of weird shit. So niggas like Attack, man, niggas like DJ Black Cat who paid and booked this shit and everything. Niggas like that is the people that's gonna help me get there. So shout out to DJ Black Cat, shout out to Attack, shout out to Redman, the Tat Man for getting me in contact with Attack, nigga. So yeah, we all connected, man. Like
that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
it's all about networking, bro. Them 6 degrees of separation, man.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to wiggle out of that. Because Denver, like I said, Denver, even though it's turned into a big city, it's still got that small town mentality and shit. But Denver's not what you would expect, bro. Denver's not what a lot of people have been caught off guard by Denver. Yeah. You know, ask DJ Quick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people seen interviews with DJ Quick talking about like Denver because DJ Quick had a problem with Denver, tried to play all them niggas ain't on nothing, nigga, and came back and it was problems.
And Quick told us, shit, it's just like Compton.
It's just baby Compton. I grew up like that. I grew up in the projects in Denver. I grew up and couldn't sleep in a bed. Like I remember asking my grandparents to buy me a bed. I'm about to be 12. Well, I wasn't allowed to sleep window level.
Wow.
Because of stray bullets.
Yeah.
So I was in the projects for real, and niggas won't even believe that's Colorado.
Yeah.
Another thing about Colorado's a sweep it under the rug type state. So they try to like minimize, they try not to publicize any type of gang shit or anything like that.
They almost lock you up, throw away the key type shit, try to forget about you.
Oh, I know niggas been on probation 20 years.
Wow.
In Denver.
Yeah. So are most of the black folks on the east side of Denver, or how does that work?
Well, 5 Points East Side Denver was originally a civil rights neighborhood. Okay. Redlined, you know, so it was supposed to, keep them over there. Yeah. So it wasn't supposed to do good. Thrived. Thrived. A lot of people don't know that. The deep, like, civil rights history in Colorado. 5 Points thrived as a black neighborhood, and then when the prohibition of jazz started happening, when it was devilish Negro music. Right. A lot of Dizzy Gillespie, Louis Armstrong, every giant in jazz you could name came to Denver to perform in those times because 5 Points was that safe space. Gotcha. So a lot of stuff like that, man. Denver, my specific neighborhood got a lot of rich history in black culture. Yeah. You know, so that's why it be pissing me off. People be like, "Is there black people in Denver?" I'm like, yeah, "See, that's them. Hey, they hiding it." Right. Yeah. Nah.
I mean, I'm from a city where, like, I get the same type of question. I'm from Milwaukee, you know, so.
Oh yeah, type shit. Yeah.
So people don't.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first went to Milwaukee, I was like, "Damn, these niggas."
Yeah. Like it's like
that. I'm getting robbed out here.
For real.
Right.
But it's like those cities in these like small pockets where, I mean, look, like who said it, man? Like the whole world is ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like Outkast.
Tell people.
You know what I mean? Like
there ain't no such thing as a good neighborhood no more. Yeah. The good neighborhoods niggas is getting killed in there, and people killing their family. There is nowhere safe in America.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I remember
America, the hood. The whole country.
Exactly. I remember finding out I was a hood in Alaska. You know what I mean?
Right.
Joker the Bail Bondsman. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anchorage, Alaska. So like, I mean, it's hoods everywhere.
Right.
So man, what was life like for you, bro, coming up? You know what I'm saying, on the east side of Denver?
as much as I want to be a rapper and be like, man, it was the trenches, man. Nigga, I had a great time. Nigga, me, because I was a happy kid.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't realize that these were like rough conditions and shit. Like, my household was cool. My grandma was real religious. She kept the house real clean. She was strict, but she took care of us. You know what I'm saying? So, the outside was wild, but I wasn't really. I was kind of shielded almost. I was like a prince in my neighborhood, for real. Cause I got my cousins is big lokes. Okay. yo, shout out Shaq Tone, shout out Baby T-Bone, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Dookie. So I didn't really have to like early on, like I wasn't really getting fucked with by like the gangs and shit. Cause you know, we good, our family straight. So I had a good time. I had friends and we was just badass little project babies running around. Stealing shit from the stove. Yeah.
So now I heard you mention, you know, growing up with your grandmama. Now, like, was Granny like super religious? Like, was it one of those types of situations?
Grandma was extremely religious.
Okay.
Grandma was extremely religious. Yeah. Grandma was so religious, she backed me into a corner and made me go all the way gangster. No, she was just trying to do her best, man. I used to think about that a lot. I used to be like, man, she was tripping, like she was doing too much. But then I got older and realized that she was really just trying to do her best, and like you can't, like everybody got their own way of trying to protect.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So you can't really be like, oh, I ain't like the way you protected me. I ain't like the way you loved me. Like, nigga, she loved you, nigga. Like, so. But she was mad strict though. She was mad strict. She was Jehovah Witness, devout Jehovah Witness.
Oh, okay.
Devout Jehovah, and we in the projects.
Right.
So I'm like, to me it was a catch-22, man, because it was different. I found myself living a double life as I got older.
Yeah.
Cause I'm trying to please my grandma. We going to the Kingdom Halls and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gang banging on the side. I'm fucking. I'm out here. Oh yeah, like. Yeah.
And see, that's funny, man, because I remember in my neighborhood growing up, seeing that same dynamic where it was like that one Jehovah Witness family in the neighborhood.
We was them niggas.
And we just always looked at them like, yo, that's the weird family. All right.
Nigga, my grandma used to come up to school and tell niggas to not let me eat the birthday cake, nigga, because I'm Jehovah Witness. Nigga, that she used to have me hot, nigga. Wow. Oh, God.
Yeah, because they don't celebrate holidays.
Nothing.
Holidays.
No holidays, no birthdays. That's why, in my head, when I was young, I used to be like, man, Jehovah Witness, that's an excuse for broke niggas to go and do that shit so they ain't got to give me no gifts.
Because as a kid, man.
Bro, I used to be mad as hell. People coming back to school from Christmas break and shit with gifts. Right. Nigga, I ain't have shit, nigga. Yeah.
Can't even get a new tie or nothing. Like,
right.
Come on, man.
That's probably why I'm flashing now. That's crazy.
No, that's funny, man. So, what was the dynamic growing up, bro? Like, you got siblings? Like, how'd you grow up?
Well, I got an older brother, rest in peace, Mikey. He passed away January 2019. He didn't grow up with me though. He was with my dad, so we was kind of a split family. Gotcha. My mom passed away when I was 1 year old. Oh, okay. Rest in peace, Cecilia Marie Madison. And so I was raised by my grandparents, her mom, okay. and her husband, gotcha. Who's a white man. She married a white dude. Gotcha. She was dumb with niggas, so now I was playing. But so my grandma like hated because you know death really like grief really fucks shit up. You know what I mean? Like people want somebody to blame. Even though it's cancer, like you can't blame nobody for cancer, but it's like you're angry, and they weren't. My mom and dad weren't on the best terms when they around the time she passed. So my grandma wasn't really trying to have me around him, and then he was drug dealing and getting locked up and shit. And so I was living with my grandma. My brother was living with my dad. My sister was living between the two.
Got you.
I'm the baby.
Yeah. Got you. And so did you find like growing up did you have like a lot of resentment early on, you know, from your circumstances and things?
Oh yeah. That's where the Denver demon come from. I was angry, like beyond angry. I was my grief was, my reaction to grief was pure anger and hatred towards like nothing. There was no target for it because it's like, who do I get mad at? Right. Because I was raised to like, believe like she gonna be in the paradise and everything gonna be okay and shit. Right. But I'm like, I was a very logical, smart kid, like as a very young age. So like That shit, I wasn't buying that shit. Like, I wasn't buying religion and shit. I'm like, nah, nigga, this is fucked up.
Right.
Like, the one person that I probably understand the most, because my mother was the only poet out of the family besides me, because I was really into poetry before rap. And so I just felt like this was the one person that really, really could have understood me, and I didn't have that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, can't nobody explain that to me? So I was just angry. I was fighting a lot. I was acting out and all types of shit, talking back to my grandma. Me and my grandma did not get along for real.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So where were you able to find guidance during this time?
Man, my Uncle Big J. Yeah, it wasn't for him, nigga. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. America would be fucking, it'd be bad. It'd be bad. You know, he gave me a good example.
Yeah.
Even though he's not perfect, but he just was that big. He was more than just an uncle. Nigga was like a big brother, nigga, father at times. Nigga, when it comes to like lessons and shit. I took a lot of his direction and he and shit. So
yeah, so God send those, angels in different disguises,
right?
And it might not be the most polished or what you might have expected, but it come at the right time, even though you didn't know it was the right time.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't know that until after the fact.
Yeah. Like I remember he said something to me. He was like, "Man, I'm patient with you because I need patience. I'm shit like that." He say shit like that make me really like damn, like shit. Hold on to it, nigga.
Yeah, because that's like a real statement. Like you can that's something that anybody can really understand. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I mean we family, so we've had our classes. Like I've been mad at him before and shit, and he the type of nigga make you feel stupid later from being mad at him. Like nigga, I'm human, nigga. Like he just always say some insightful shit.
Yeah.
That really like, you know what I'm saying, that titillized my mind. That's what I needed when I was a really smart child, bro. Like not to brag, not to be on no Cat Williams shit. I read 15,000 books and shit, like nigga. But I was a smart kid, bro. So I needed like no disrespect to my grandmother. My grandma was a great human being, but she's from a different time. And she's from her family from Lubbock, Texas, and they came up different. It was a whole big generational gap. So I needed a really smart black man to help guide my brain, and he's one of the people that did that for me. So,
right. Nah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, love you, Unc.
Nah, that's what's up. Shout out Unc for real. Real. At what point did you, start to get attracted to the street life, or like really start to fall into that?
When I was 12, I got arrested for a gun charge at school and shit, and you would think that I'd wake a little nigga up and whatever, because the whole SWAT was at the school, because this was like, I want to say like in between 5 to 10 years of after Columbine. So schools was on, like schools was not playing no more with none of that type of shit.
And Columbine was that was in Colorado?
In Colorado, yeah. And the theater, and it's just so like, there's something in the water up there.
So
nigga,
like
people don't realize Colorado's wild. Like they try to paint Colorado as this amazing place, nigga. Colorado's full of psychos, nigga. Niggas is nuts out there. For real, nigga. The Boulder shooting, that was in Colorado, bro. We've had most of the mass shootings in America.
Yeah.
That, like, wake up. Like, nigga, I'm trying to tell people. It's going down in Colorado, nigga.
So they just giving out guns to 10 and 12-year-olds in
No,
Colorado?
the gun laws are actually strict up there.
Huh.
Niggas are crazy. I'm trying to tell, boy, and then the gun shops in Colorado, nigga, like, Colorado is a whole trap, because, nigga, Colorado would be on some shit where it'd be like you can't have more than 15 rounds in Colorado. Nigga, but you can go to a gun store and buy a goddamn AK-47 with 50-round clip. But you gotta put the clip together, and it's a kit. It's like shit like that. So nigga, they one thing about white people, they gonna find a way around some rules.
Yeah.
So there's all kind of the rules and shit to get around that. Niggas is getting their hands on guns out there and going crazy. The Venezuelans is out there now, they getting their hands on guns going crazy. Nigga, right. Colorado's cracking. I don't know why people think it's sweet out there.
What do you think it is about Colorado? Like I heard you mention that the most mass shootings probably across the country. Like, what is in the water in Colorado? Why you think it's...
There's a mental health issue in Colorado. There's a mental health issue in Colorado, and I haven't thought about it long enough to sit there and like break down why. I'm sure there's a lot of facets as to like, I'm sure there's a lot of components that come into play, but there's ultimately a mental health issue in Colorado. Like, we actually are ranked as like one of the highest like mental health states for whatever fucking reason. It might even just be the altitude, nigga. It might be something simple as altitude.
Yeah.
Nigga, we ain't getting enough oxygen in that motherfucker, nigga, or something, nigga. I don't know what's going on. But it's always like, it wasn't until I started traveling a lot that I realized how crazy niggas was out there. Because even everyone else had me convinced that shit was sweet out there. I'm like, oh, like, you know, but like I'll go around like, yeah, there's places that you don't play with, but like ultimately Colorado's wild. Like, people have no idea Colorado like is wild. People are crazy. People drive crazy. Niggas is just, I don't know. Yeah. I damn near think it's altitude. I'm gonna keep it 100. It might fuck around and be, or something, or the high prices, nigga. Yeah. The nigga, it's like California prices out there now. Imagine living in a small town type place that has half the opportunities as California, but the same fucking rent. Nigga, that'll drive anybody crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Nigga, yeah, shit like that, man. Poor educational system. Our school system is probably one of the lowest. Like, all types of shit, man. All types of components, man.
Yeah. So when did you figure out that you wanted to like tap into your creativity? When did you fall in love with music?
I've always been musically inclined. Like I said, I started off writing poetry. Poetry was my first love, for real. I was a kid that liked to read a lot, dude. I could read fluently at 3 years old. I was reading, writing. I could write cursive at 3. I swear to God, my mom. I damn near wish I could have family here in this house. But I was forced to read. My grandma was strict, real religious. I was reading Bibles and religious books and shit at a young age. So like, I was a reader and shit, and I just got into words and literature and something about poetry tickled my fancy and like made my creativity go, ooh, let's try this out. Yeah. And I felt like I was good at it. And I wasn't really allowed to listen to rap for real in the house. So rap was like a bad thing, like you had to sneak some rap and shit. And fucking, that made it more tantalizing though. Yeah. I'm like, when I finally get school, I'm like, well, I used to buy, I remember buying Jesus' album from the Walmart in Stapleton. When we moved to after we had moved to Park Hill, I had walked to Stapleton, went to the Walmart, bought a Jeezy album, Snowman on and everything. And I used to hide that shit in my room. That shit was like, man. Yeah,
so super low in the headphones.
Yeah, so I just made the correlation between poetry and rap. So I was like, yo, this is just poetry on beats. Like, this, you know what I'm saying? These niggas talking about real shit, so.
Yeah. And who are some of the artists that you were listening to?
Man, when I was young, so coming from that life, like, even corny rap was fire to me. Like, nigga, I liked Lil Bow Wow, nigga. Yeah. But I was at that age, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, when I was 13, Lil Bow Wow he was probably like 16, 17, probably older than that. But nigga looked 13 to me. Nigga, he looked like me. He looked like a kid on there. I'm like, nigga, what? They let him do that?
Yeah.
Nigga, I want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember my first song I wrote my first song at 9 years old. It was called Dollars and Hollers.
Huh.
It damn near sounded like some Lil Bow Wow. Shit. We getting dollars and hollers. Shit was ass, nigga. But it wasn't bad for a 9-year-old, nigga.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
Definitely inspired by Lil Bow Wow, nigga. But I got older. I started listening to more gangster shit like Jeezy and fucking Gucci, and then I started getting into like rap. Like, I started meeting homies that was really into rap. My nigga Atlas got me into fucking Big L and shit and East Coast rap.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh shit, these niggas talking. Yeah. So that's when I started really like writing and shit. But I didn't take music serious until I moved to Florida, until I was grown already.
Yeah.
I had to let the streets just start distracting me after a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what part of Florida did you end up?
I moved to Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
I moved to Fort Lauderdale. I was working out of Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Davie and shit. Broward County, basically. Just Broward County, man.
What made you leave Florida? Like, I'm sorry.
A bitch.
Not
Maybe
Florida.
leave Colorado.
Yeah. What made you leave Colorado to go to Florida?
Some pussy. Ultimately, like, nigga, I used to make all kind of excuses, but nigga, some pussy, nigga. I was following a bitch there. She didn't like Colorado. I met her, we was struggling when I met her, and then we ended up getting an apartment out there in Colorado. And I got on my shit because nigga, I'm a lover boy, nigga. I wanted this shit to work out so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm on my shit now. Like, I'm not even bullshit no more. I'm out the streets now. I'm working. I got my CDL, nigga. I'm up. This bitch still complaining. She don't like Colorado. It's cold. All kinds of shit. So she take me to Florida a couple times for the visit, nigga. My non-traveling ass, nigga. I'm like, like nigga, I was geeked. So I'm like, nigga, oh yeah. Nigga. Well, she's like, well, we should move here. I'm like, bitch, say less. I'll do it. Like, don't play with me. I wanted to leave Colorado because I didn't appreciate Colorado. Like, that's all I knew. I was like, I ain't get to travel. So I'm like, man, hell yeah, I'll fucking move. And like, yeah, so I moved out there with her, transferred jobs. The job transfer ended up not working because Colorado's a union state and Florida don't like unions. So I ended up getting fucked in Florida, nigga. and then reality hit. And then I had to really be a Florida nigga and learn and like come from the ground up there. But in the midst of that, I started working on music. And I got with Steven Caputo. He's an engineer for MMG. Shout out Maybach Music Group. Shout out Steven Caputo, Dirty Mics. And he helped me develop a sound and helped me develop myself as an artist at that time.
No, that's what's up, man. And it's interesting because, you know, we all have, you know, these stories, you know, and things that we had to overcome. Right. And so, you know, it's just dope to hear, you know, for you going to Florida with a plan, but then, you know.
Playing with the shit.
Yeah, that plan got altered quick, but then you had to pivot.
And then I got a bitch on my back.
Hella pressure on
this bitch know I'm going through and got the nerve to be on my back about the shit. I'm like, fuck. So I was learning every life lesson in the book that around that time, man. Yeah. God was giving it to me at that time, nigga. Ooh-wee.
What would you say is one of the biggest life lessons that you learned?
I think the biggest life lesson for me specifically, because I feel like everyone has to, like, everyone's life lessons are different and shit. So I can't be like, oh, this is for you. Like, for me, I had to learn to love myself. Because like I said, I was growing up angry kid, missing my mom, my dad in and out of prayer. I don't even know. He don't like that. He don't, like, they got, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it took time for me to find myself. And then once I found myself, I had to fucking learn how to love myself. And that was a whole process. That was a tedious process.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of us still don't know.
Yeah, it's still in progress.
Yeah.
But I'm way better. Like, you know what I'm saying. But it's still like, that's to me that's a lifelong thing.
Absolutely.
That you work on.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a day by day thing. I mean, you making decisions, you making moves each day.
Right.
Towards that, you know what I mean? And some of those decisions that you make for yourself, you know, may not be beneficial for other people, but at the end of the day, you know, you got to focus on you.
Right. And deciphering that shit and deciphering what's selfish and what's like making sacrifices. That's what the biggest thing. That's the biggest lesson. Yeah. Scratch all that. The biggest lesson I learned was sacrifice, nigga.
Word.
Sacrifice. Like, I didn't get nowhere in life until I started sacrificing shit. So I started. I didn't start progressing until I started sacrificing certain friends, certain people, get them the fuck out of my life. Like, and to this, there's probably people out there that's like, fuck this nigga, he's fake as fuck. He's not, you know.
It's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But nigga, you have to be willing to make those decisions.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to separate yourself from certain environments. I found myself drowning in negativity and just committing crime after crime, and I was getting away with shit because I'm a smart nigga, like I said.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting, like, after that shit happened when I was 12, I never got really caught with the law on nothing. And I was on that though. Like, oh yeah, like nigga, I was on that. Like, not to brag or nothing, like, cause it's stupid now thinking about it, but because I was really crashing out for nothing. Like, nigga, I was trying to earn a rep or trying to get some, I don't know what I was doing.
I mean, you didn't have a place to channel your anger or any of those feelings that you didn't even know how to express. And us as men, bro, I mean, we taught to, you know, suck it up, keep it in, you know what I mean? Hey, don't cry, like, don't cry in front, you know what I mean? So then
that's why like niggas have these moments where there's like this bad shit going on, or like these, like we said, mass shooters and shit. Who knows what these niggas is bottling up?
Right.
Who knows, like when you bottle shit up, niggas, it's where, like, men, we're not taught to talk about mental health or none of that.
Right.
Shout out to DJ K-Tone, because DJ K-Tone is a famous DJ in Denver.
Okay.
I call him my manager. He's not really my manager, but he just do a bunch of shit for me without even. But I call him my manager because the nigga just that's my nigga, man.
Yeah, hold you down.
He a big bro shit. But nigga, the thing about him, the relationship I had with him, is he was just another DJ to me. And what separated him was the nigga. I was expecting him to hit me up and be on some like, try to get some money. Let's try to do something about the music or whatever. Because he seen it starting to get hot. So he contacted me now. I'm like, all right, whatever. This nigga threw me off and was like, yo, how's your mental health? I said, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga,
right, you almost
like,
don't even know how to answer.
Yeah, like, bro, I didn't even know how to.
Right, you
get
offended
me being a
at
humble
first,
nigga,
like,
I'm a humble nigga though at the end of the day. Like, so I was like, huh. And it actually made me intrigued, and so I started. He invited me to these therapy session groups, and I was like shit like that. I'm like, yo, nobody in the industry's ever taken an interest in my mental health. First of all, so we locked in for that forever. But like that opened my mind. That opened my eyes up to like a whole world of that shit. Cause like, yeah, well, we need to be pushing that shit. For real.
Nah, for sure. I mean, like we were saying, you know, as men, we're programmed to not tap into our feelings, or you know, if you're vulnerable, then you soft.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it has to become a norm for us to be able to express ourselves, because otherwise, all we're gonna be doing is crashing out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, nah, that's what's up, man. What are some other practices that you have began doing, like just to keep your vibrations high?
Well, a lot of my lifestyle now conflicts with my music.
and that was gonna be that was about to be my next question.
So there'll be a lot of people calling me a hypocrite and all type of shit, but it is what it is. My music is so angry because it started off as that became my outlet.
Yeah.
I literally like I have a song called Woo.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like in detail describing the horrible things. But nigga, that night I remember that night I made Woo, I was about to kill somebody that night. I don't even want to talk about the situation, but nigga, I was gonna kill somebody that night. I went home instead and went to the studio in my house because it was a whole big thing. It was a whole family thing. It was a bitch ass nigga, and I couldn't get to him. And even if I did, everybody would have knew who did it. So I decided to go in the studio instead, and I made Woo that night. And that was, even though Woo's more of a recent song, that's what made me realize what I was doing the whole time. I was like, oh, this is me getting this shit out in the studio.
Yeah.
So I ain't gotta do it. Cause I noticed that the more music I made, the more into it I got, the less I was doing bad shit. And so it became my outlet for that. So I'm still expressing I'm still an angry nigga, like, just because I'm healed and shit and grown and shit don't mean I won't knock your head off, nigga. But nigga, I mean, honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I want my music to become more positive and more beautiful and more, I even want to sing more and shit. But in the meantime, niggas want that street shit.
For sure. But
and I want to come up and it's like, nigga, I'm still able to do it and I'll do it good. And it's like, it's a guilty pleasure. I can't, like, I be thinking about that sometimes, but it's like, fuck it, nigga, you got to do what you good at, nigga. Like, I got to eat, nigga.
Well, bro, I look at it like, I mean, music is art. And
nobody talks about, no one gets mad at Stephen King for making fucking horror movies.
Exactly. Like, you're not gonna look at Stephen King and be like, oh man, he made Carrie or he made Misery.
He's a piece of shit.
Oh, man,
no, nigga, he's an artist.
Horrible person.
But when niggas is doing it, like, you know, but that's because rap is such a young art that people still in that mindset of like, it has to be real.
And people associate rap.
And that's why your favorite artist is locked up. That's why your favorite artist is fighting Ricos.
Yeah.
Because you niggas wanted to be so fucking real.
Yeah.
Nigga, I couldn't even take music serious when I was in the streets. Because nigga, I'm gonna rap about the shit I'm doing, nigga, this shit, boy.
Right. I mean, the real people that
take me away from the shit. So that's why I be like, I don't know if niggas really, I don't know.
The
but
real people that's
dumb.
Active can't talk about it too much because you gonna be,
you're out of there.
Yeah, you're out of there.
So it don't make no fucking sense. Like, why y'all acting like niggas is like, bro, rappers are rapping. Niggas is not in the streets shooting niggas up and shit.
Yeah.
Like I'll protect myself as an American though. Like, nigga, don't get it twisted. Like, I ain't got no felonies as an adult.
Yeah.
So I'm legal.
Yeah.
I'm legal that, nigga.
Me and my partner was just saying the other day, man, like being a black this is funny, being a black man without a felony is like
You're the most
having
dangerous
a
nigga
700,
on the planet,
it's
nigga.
like having a over 700, 800 credit score.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would try me, rob me, and you got 9 felonies, nigga.
Right.
I'm blowing your head off.
Straight up. Hey, look, I've been on a couple of tours with artists, and when it's time to go to Canada, all the real niggas gotta stay home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the real niggas gotta stay home.
Yeah.
Like, cause they ain't getting.
You only a real nigga in America.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, that shit only goes so far, man. This is a different age.
Yeah.
So we gotta change our mentality, nigga.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have to art and shit, but nigga, in real life, nigga, I be doing yoga and shit, nigga, and meditating and shit, nigga. I be doing breathing exercises and shit, nigga. I'm boring as shit in real life. I be at events like music events and shit, turning the fuck up. Niggas be thinking I'm a party animal, nigga. Nigga, no, I'm mad boring. I'm old man. Like I just turned 30, but nigga, you would've thought I turned 50, nigga.
That's
like,
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. That's ill though. So your music is really your way of being able to, I get almost like channel that aggression.
It's a reflection of my past. Because I'm speaking on real shit. Ultimately, nigga, it's me expressing myself, my nigga.
Yeah.
So how can a nigga be mad at that?
Right. Man, so your project, the Denver Demon.
Yeah.
I know you got part 2 out, but can you talk about putting that album together, you know, the first one, and you know what I mean, just where your mind was at, and you know what I mean, all that.
Man, I was at a dark time at that time. That was right before I met K-Tone, and I think when he heard that album, that's when he was like, nigga, hey, you just listen. Cause nigga, I was in dark space at that time. Nigga, I was frustrated for real. Cause I think that was the first time I really started taking music serious and shit, and I got out the streets. So I'm not even making no money off the streets no more. Nigga, now I'm a broke artist trying to make this shit happen, and nigga, I was just frustrated. Nigga, I'm about ready to rob niggas again.
Yeah, for real. No.
Nigga, I was hot, nigga, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put this energy into my work.
Yeah.
And the more music I made, the more I got in contact with like dope producers and shit. So I started getting good beats around that time, and you know, shout out to Optimist Pat, shout out to all the dope producers. I can't even think of everybody right now, but I had a lot of good production on that album. So I had fun making that shit.
And your sound to me is reminiscent of horrorcore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people told me that. I never even thought that until people started telling me that. People was like, "Oh, you should get signed by Tyler the Creator and shit." Like, nigga, that's not what I'm trying to do. Like, but. Not like that, but I'm just saying that wasn't without the intention. Yeah. But like now that I see that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play on that. Yeah. Shit. That's why I was like, I'm gonna make a Denver Demon 2. I'm probably do a 3-2, like a trilogy. Now I'm gonna get on my Halloween shit. Cause like the thing about me is, nigga, anytime a nigga like say something or notice some shit like people will try to play it like it's corny or some shit, nigga, I'll fuck around and I'm a whole troll, nigga. I'll fuck around and use that against you and shit. Yeah. I'll amplify it and make something out of it and shit. So nigga, I'll fuck around and start being on some horrorcore. Word. And if that's what they want, nigga. Yeah. Nigga. Well, I'm just trying to sell this shit. Nigga.
So it's like it's on the tip of where it wasn't even something that you necessarily thought of or heard that it was influenced by it.
Nigga, I'm really
retarded,
nigga.
And really expressing yourself. I'm not trying to coming out.
No, sometimes I be getting done with a song and I be like, yo, this shit probably sound too violent. Like it sound like I'm exaggerating stuff, but I be like, fuck it. But nigga, I'm like, nigga, like I said, I'm getting all that anger out of me, so I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, fuck somebody up when I walk outside, you know what I'm saying? But like, nigga, no, I be really, that's really my mind for real. Yeah. But like, yeah, it wasn't no gimmick shit. I just like, that's just how I rap, because I attracted to aggressive ass rap growing up. I attracted to the most gangsters niggas, like nigga 50 Cent, like niggas who, or just like anybody that nigga Soulja Slim, like nigga, I attracted to gangster ass shit. Like once I started getting older and shit, the rap I liked was gangster, nigga. So that's what I'm on.
Word. No, that's what's up, man. And I saw you was on the debut, and Poison Ivy gave you like some real good feedback.
We was on there last night too.
Yeah. Oh, for real?
Yeah, I just did third one.
Oh, okay.
Went crazy.
Yeah.
Went crazy.
How does that feel going into these different places and just getting love and being embraced,
man. Nigga, I
especially
love it,
because
man.
your style is different and just not what people may be accustomed to or be, you know what I mean?
I feel like my style more appreciated in Atlanta than in Denver.
Right.
Cause like I'm a different type of nigga and shit. Like y'all let Andre 3000 get away with a lot, nigga. But that's cause niggas a little more open minded type shit. So niggas like will fuck with my style a little more out there.
I mean, think of like the different, all the different styles and types of artists. I mean, just within that circle, I mean, you had, you know, on 3 Stacks, you got CeeLo. I mean, Witch Doctor sound different.
Yeah, I get compared to CeeLo a lot too.
Yeah.
I get compared to CeeLo a
So
lot.
I mean, you know, it's you know, embracing those different styles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's super important. Your current single, Bando.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, can you talk about that?
Shout out my nigga Ralphie Sway, man. Shout out to V. Shout out my nigga Big Grit and all my niggas out there, nigga.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shredders and shit. Yeah, we just dropped that shit. We dropped that shit yesterday. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot that shit was dropping. But yeah, that boy Ralphie Sway go crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's one of them niggas I was trying to tell people, like, nigga, Denver got some fire ass shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Like Denver got rappers like Ralphie Sway, Big Grit. She won't be named. She's from Memphis, but she in Denver doing her thing.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I've seen that she's featured on a couple of your joints.
Yeah. Shout out, She Won't Be Named. Nigga, Bishop the Plug.
Okay, yeah, and y'all just dropped the video for Bust Down G Shot.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bust Down G Shot go crazy. I'm on that too with the whole skits and the videos and shit. Like I'm on just trying to expand and do what I can with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to entertain, nigga.
Yeah, no, I can dig it. I can dig it. What else you got coming up? What else you working on?
Man, I got a bunch of videos dropping from this Denver Demon 2, man. So look out for that. And then I'm gonna get to work on this Denver Demon 3, and we're gonna gear up for next year. We're gonna gear up for 2025 and go crazy. We about to do this shit like a campaign for real.
Word. And you're into like DMT.
Hell yeah.
Ayahuasca.
Hell yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All
I
of that.
appreciate that shit. They asked me about that in all my interviews. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that shit because I feel like that shit that's a therapy drug. Homie, that's like, that shit break down your ego, nigga. That shit make it show you how small you are and also how godly you are at the same time. Make you experience a lot in a little bit of time. That's all I can say. That shit is.
Everybody out here that
But
talk
don't
about
just be
it.
going looking for no DMT, because nigga fuck around and say some bullshit.
Right.
You gotta, nigga, like, if you get some money, nigga, go to one of them ayahuasca retreats. Real shit.
Really like an outer body
Change
experience.
your life, nigga,
Yeah, everybody that I know that been to it, they all, I hear crazy
Crack
stories.
your reality
that sound
all up.
unbelievable.
Whatever you think reality is,
Yeah.
it'll show you some different shit. Just change your perspective up.
Yeah. Man, what's some of your future goals? You know, with your career and just also like in life, man. Like what you trying to manifest?
Man, I'm just trying to make music, bro. Like, I think about this question a lot, but like at the end of the day, like every time I set a goal for myself, I reach it. And then it's like, oh, well, nigga, what else is the limits? Like, there's no limits, nigga. Like, I'm not gonna put no ceiling on this shit. I'm gonna just keep making music and keep pushing it as hard as I can. That's all I can do on my side. What happens, nigga, is up to y'all.
Yeah.
It's up to y'all. Yeah, help a nigga out.
Now, you spoke earlier about, you know, when you was growing up with your grandmother and,
Yeah.
you know, being super religious and all that. So
Right.
can you tell us a story about when you used to go door to door doing
Yeah,
sermons?
my grandma used to,
everything.
we used to have to go door to door every Saturday and shit.
Yeah,
Man.
and can
This is when I'm gangbanging. So I'm
Right.
fucking, one day, one week at school, we stomped a nigga out. We stomped this nigga out. Nigga, there's so many Nike signs on this nigga. Nigga beat this nigga ass, nigga. The following Saturday, nigga, I'm going preaching with my grandma. Nigga, we knocked on this nigga grandma door. This nigga answered the door. Nigga look at me dead in my face. Nigga ain't say nothing. I'm shook. I'm thinking this nigga about to call he got a big brother back there and everything. Nigga, I bet he about to fuck me and grandma up. We in Park Hill with it, nigga. Them niggas, oh my God, it was but nigga, they ain't recognize me, nigga. That's how much of a double life I was doing. Cause I'm clean and spiffy, nigga. Nigga, whole mug different, nigga. And then the nigga probably thinking too, like, that can't be him, nigga. This nigga ain't gonna stomp me out and then preach the word, nigga.
Right, like, this is impossible.
It be like that, nigga.
Yeah.
It be like that. Niggas is a lot of niggas in the hood like that, nigga. Like, a lot of niggas be going to church on Sunday, nigga, and get it cracking on Saturday, nigga.
Nah,
like,
for sure. I mean, I remember I used to go to church with my granddaddy on Sundays, and there was a couple of cats that was thugging in the neighborhood, but like,
and guess what? The kids in the church know.
Oh yeah,
kids in the church know who the adults don't know.
No, the adults
the kids
don't know. We all
they know what time it is.
Like, we all be like, man, how bruh in here? Like,
ain't none of the young niggas that was in that church with me surprised about who I am now. Nigga. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Word. Nah, that's what's up, man.
But God, thank God nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Yeah, shit like that, man. I got a lot of crazy funny stories like that, man.
Nah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
What else should people be looking forward to? You know, that you about to be coming out with, man. What else you got in the works?
I fucking I got another debut dropping. Like I said, we did that last night. That shit about to go viral. I'm calling that shit right now. I'm keeping it 100. That shit about to go crazy. I did the song Wayment on there. Hopefully by the time this drop, it'll be out, so niggas know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then besides that, man, we just gonna end the year out on a high note with this interview, with this next performance. I'm gonna just keep coming back to the A and showing ass. Nigga. Yeah. I love it here, nigga. I get a lot of opportunities, a lot of love out here. So, you know.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And you got any shout outs you want to give before we get out?
Yeah, hey, shout out my nigga Infamous, man. Shout out 90, nigga. Shout out shit. Matter of fact, hold on, nigga. Man, damn, I ain't got my phone. Fucking, I made a little list. I think I shouted out everybody though. I think I got everybody, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I miss it, you know, forgive me. But you know, I'm high. Yeah. But I think I got everybody, man. Shout out. You know, the people know who they are. That really like have something to shout. Oh, good shit. Let me shout out some of the artists. Like, nigga, if y'all niggas looking for dope Denver artists, look, nigga, the Ray Reed, nigga, the niggas I said earlier, nigga, Ralphie Sway, motherfucking Big Grit, Ray Reed, niggas like that, motherfucking Trey Funk, C-Face, 18, man, yeah. Hell yeah.
Word. That's what's up, man. And there's black folks in Denver and in that area, man. They rallying behind.
We
rallying behind Dion and all that.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, hell yeah. And I coined the phrase: if it ain't a buff, it ain't enough. If it ain't a buff, it ain't enough. Hey. That's what we hollering. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go Buffs.
That's what's up, man.
That boy, his son is crazy.
Oh yeah.
We fuck around might go crazy this year.
Yeah.
Shout out Colorado Buffs, man.
Nah, that's what's up, man. I got to manifest one of them halftime or after the game performances.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes sir. Let's yeah. Put me on. I'm trying to meet Coach Ryan.
Yes sir. Well, man, appreciate you jumping off the porch with us, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Yes sir.
Come through this bitch fishing, you gon' end up on the hook. Because T-Bone in the fence, need to put some money on this bus. If I put bread on top of your head, you won't know which way to look. I can get